Hello, love. Welcome home to Eden, where you can begin anew. This is Eve Christoph. This is Love Life with Eve. The question comes in, why am I still attracted to people who abandon me? Why, over and over again, do I keep wanting to be with those people? Why do I miss them when they're not even there for me? So, we know that there are these patterns that we get started in childhood and family dynamics. And there's a lot of people who were abandoned by their fathers or mothers. But it cannot be that we come to this life and are doomed by our childhoods, okay? That's not the truth. And yet, to expect that we will be attracted to people who are not somehow resonating with the childhood pattern that we started with is not realistic. Because what we're longing for is our healing. We just want to heal the pattern. That's why we keep getting attracted to it, because it's not done yet. It hasn't transformed yet. Now, if you will keep the image of a wave coming at you, okay? And the wave is the pattern. Here it comes again. And what most of us do is we struggle to be on top of the wave, to have it take us somewhere, and to get that guy or that woman. Or we get afraid of the wave. Oh no, here it comes again. And we get crashed over and thrown upon the sand and dragged back out again. What I'm going to give you now is an exercise that will allow you to instead go right towards the wave of your healing, and this will help you dive through it to a new place each time. Now the waves will keep coming, but each time it will be with a different resonance, because every time you dive through the wave of your pattern, you've healed something. So you've consciously healed an aspect of it, so that every wave that comes has more love in it, has more joy, has more pleasure, has more of what you need and long for that's positive, okay? So all you're going to do is face the pattern first, okay? You're going to write down all its different aspects of how the people show up for you that were just like your parent. All right, so it may be really heavy things like forbidden passion. Maybe there was incest involved, where they keep you secret over and over again. They keep you on the shelf to take off when they want their pleasure. Secrecy, or it could be hot and cold. Somebody who's like really warm to you, and then all suddenly cold, treats you like you don't matter. And these are all aspects of how that parent treated you. It could be dismissal, over and over again. Dismissal, lack of value, or it could be many things. You write down the pattern, okay? Now, you're going to need a map of where you're going. So if you just write the negative, you don't actually get to go to the next place through the wave. You just keep repeating. So it's really important, and this is the trouble with therapy. Sometimes we just repeat our negative things, so it's in our mind, and that's what our expectation is. No, now what you do is you write a story. You take every negative aspect of the pattern and write what it would be like if it was the opposite. Okay, we were doing this last week in regards to weight loss, and how reversing what we're afraid of by reversing what we're afraid of in relationship in our minds, we actually are able to release weight as well from our bodies. Or not. I've been drinking a ton of water, and I feel like I'm swelling up like a little grape. It's very fun. It's like taking away all my wrinkles. But it's not necessarily weight loss, but I have to say I'm feeling a healing, major healing going on, okay? And that's what is all that really matters, because you could end up in a place where you're the same weight, you're no different than you ever were, and you're loved. You're loved as you are, and you feel like you love yourself, okay? And because you've healed a pattern. So when you write this, I want you to do an invocation with a candle where you I invite this pattern. Instead of trying to run from it, I invite it in a new way where it's healing, where I invite the healing of my pattern. That's what Harville Hendrix, a great relationship coach, calls the imago match, where everybody's searching for their pattern, and that is in order to heal it. And if both people get on the same page of each other's patterns as healers for each other, it can be very, very powerful, because we have the potential at all times to completely release our trauma and come into the place where not only are we healed, but we are of healing benefit to others. Okay? All right. So, and you can ask your ancestors for help with this too, by giving offerings to ancestors or gods, goddesses, or your religious name of your god, to ask spirit to enter this journey with you and to be the magic agent to allow you transfiguration. Okay. Much love, darling. Love life. Subscribe to this channel.